For 20 Ultimate Team video and stream. It's for trading tips here again. If you enjoy the video as always in the stream, please follow me on Twitch and mean the world, and give it a like, give it a thumbs up on YouTube, subscribe, all that stuff, guys. Okay, we got some good stuff coming tonight. 6 PM UK time, I believe. I believe that's when Player of the Month is dropping, according to EA anyway. They may drop it a different time, but they have kind of confirmed that it's going to be 6 PM UK time tonight. So, as I've spoken about before, guys, we got this Polish right back playing in Poland, I believe, but obviously with Lewandowski being, or Lewandowski, whatever you want to call him, playing in, obviously he's Polish. He was a good investment, I said. He has gone up a little bit. I need to probably put it in Poland, that might help. That's how it looks. There's only one player on the market for that. He's gone up a little bit, I believe. Obviously, I was getting him for 9,002. What kind of price is he at now? He's about 10k maybe on a sniper you could get him for. It's still not a bad price, but he may not be required. It is one of those that's not guaranteed requirement. Can you get any for 9.2 now? That's the question. There are people bidding, so now there are people that are finally woken up to the fact that this guy may well be needed in the SBC. He may not, but again, he's a safe investment. He's 9,200. You can quick sell for 9,150. Maybe a bit too late to invest in him. The market has gone absolutely crazy, guys. Everyone is selling everything. If they could sell their grandmothers and grandfathers, I think they would do it, to be honest. Everything, people are just panic selling everything. I don't know why, I have no idea. There could be a lot of packs open tonight, with one to watch promo coming into packs, which I didn't put in the title, actually one to watch, which was a bit stupid of me. Obviously there's one to watch coming tonight, so there's going to be packs open. There's probably going to be promo packs in the store. At the moment we currently only have the premium gold and the gold pack, but I'd expect another, maybe probably a jumbo premium gold and probably a promo pack of some sort as well to come in, because EA know people will spend money on this promo. I've sold a few players, just to let you know. Obviously you've seen I bought Bellarabi yesterday for 5,900. Used him for a bit, but I kind of gave up on the Oktoberfest SBC, and then I decided I would take the 1,200 profit, whatever it is, something like that. Kovacic quite low rated, so I believe he could get packed a lot. Poulsen I bought for 850, so I just thought I'd flip him quick, maybe buy him back later on. And Jose Gallar at 81 rated, good little player. I think he'd be good for the weekend league, but obviously weekend league doesn't start till next Friday, so I might purchase him as well and buy him back. And then obviously I got Torreira and Wesley on the list. Everything else, things like Cavani, I'm not panicking on. People are selling their Cavani's, I know, and he has dropped a little from when I bought him, and obviously I packed one as well, but I'm not too bothered. I haven't really checked Paulinho. What kind of price is he at? He's a bit low. I expect him to go higher for the weekend league, so I'm going to hold on to him. Obviously Sergio Roberto, guys, you want to be investing in this guy due to Barcelona probably being in UEFA for marquee matchups. Let's just check that nothing's been released at 4. Because you never know with EA, they might have done it. No, they haven't. So it looks like we are going to be 6 PM UK time tonight. I just want to post a link up in a little Discord that I'm in. It's for Nintendo Switch. But again, I got a few users that might want to see what's going on. So I'm just going to post a link in there. And then I'll open my chat, so if anyone wants to have a chat, they can. And ask any questions. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to leave these there because I remember who I've sold and see what the prices are like later on. They could go up, they could go down. It's one of those things you take a gamble, but I would advise selling your lower rated players due to probably a lot of packs being opened and a lot being packed. I'll tell you what I've picked up today. I picked up some nice little investments actually this morning. Sorry I couldn't stream and give you all of these because I was in work. I've had 3 days off to play a lot of FIFA and get you a lot of tips, so I've enjoyed that. Hopefully you've had some good tips. Obviously We're still looking at Hamels, guys. He dropped a little today. He's about 18k, I believe, or he's gone up a little bit again. It's up and down the Bundesliga stuff, ready for the Player of the Month SBC. So we got Icardi, I picked up early, 8,200, guys, for an 85 rated. It's too low, way too low, in fact. Especially as he's going to be a one to watch, so he's going to be out of packs for a little while as well. We picked up 5,200, Anthony Lopez, stupidly cheap. I know he's a goalkeeper, and again, you can still get him for like 5.5k. They're all great investments. It may take a week or two to go up. It may come today, but I think they're really good investments for you all. Koke's another one. Paid 6,008 for him, and I think he's still about the same price. I did contemplate selling Azpilicueta, but I can't quite make my mind up. I'm looking for around 10k, but he seems to be going for 9,000 something, so I'm going to hold on. Obviously, Boateng could well be used in Player of the Month SBC for Lewandowski, and there's a few others. Felipe I bought for 4k. I believe he's around the same price. Again, he looks a very, very, very good card, and he plays for Atletico this year, and he's Brazilian, so he can link with a lot of different players. Very useful for the first weekend league. João Cancelo, everyone is panic selling this guy as well. He's down to about 50k. He was 70k probably 3 days ago. So yeah, just hold off if you have packed him. First weekend league next week, I anticipate he'd be at least 65k, and that's at least. I would have thought he'd probably be more than that, but you know, we'll see. Javi Martinez, we got him as well. Packed him luckily, and he's going up quite nicely, I believe, ready for this SBC tonight. He's dropped a little again. He was up to about 6.5 earlier, I believe. Obviously, a packed Perisic yesterday, another buy-in player. Going really well on the buy-in players, could make some good money this evening. Hamsik, 84 rated, he was 2,100, guys. That's not normal. Not at this stage of the game anyway. Maybe later in the game towards the end. You could pick up 84s for this kind of value, but it's not going to last long. You got Jan Sommer, I paid a little bit more for, but he is a Bundesliga player and he could be using this SBC tonight. The chances are I'm not doing the SBC for Player of the Month Lewandowski. Well, I would probably say 99.9% chance not doing it, but all these players are going to be sold off. And again, if I got players in the club, guys, and they're not going for like more than like 1 to 1.5k, to be honest, I'm quite happy to hold them, especially if they're decent rated. Obviously, my Rashford is untradeable. We got Goethe, I picked up as well yesterday. You may have seen on stream. I think I picked this guy up on stream. He's still quite cheap. Obviously, Lewandowski used to play for Dortmund. You might get him for a K. It's a risk, but you could probably take a risk and buy him for 1k, to be honest. Obviously, Lucas Piszczek, you know, I picked up a while ago, 1.5k, and he's up nicely now. Polish right back. He covers Poland, he covers Dortmund as well, and he's not a bad rating for a right back either. So he's a very, very good one. Picked up this guy earlier. I don't know whether he's out of packs because of his Player of the Month. I'm not sure how it works, but he was 650 coins, so I just thought, well, it's worth having one in the club anyway. Everything else, pretty much. Joe Gomez, I may have made a loss on this guy. I paid 3,200, which was a good price. He was up to about 6.5, 7k just before the FUT Champ release, I believe. Should have sold him at that point, but didn't. So I'm just going to hold on and hopefully he'll go up for the first weekend league. But there's no guarantees on that. Oxlade's still quite nice and high, but again, he's another one who's already in my team, so I don't really want to do anything with him. I will show you the team in a second. Picked up Piatek a while ago, 750 coins. No risk really. His bid's there, 800 already. And even if these aren't required and Polish players aren't required for this SBC, it could well be decent investments anyway, and they're not going to go for much less than that. It's a bit laggy today. Obviously, you know, I picked up Harry Winks, 750 coins, ready for UEFA marquee matchups. I believe Spurs versus, I think it's Bayern will be in there. I'm pretty sure of that one. Packed Eric Bailly, I believe. Oh no, I picked him up. What kind of price? 2.8. Might be a little bit high. It was a little bit high. Hermoso's another one though, but I see these going up for weekend league really. Bender's always a decent one to have. Bundesliga right back, especially if it requires a lot of chemistry, he could well be needed. Julian Weigl, I picked up 350 coins, which was an absolute bargain for a player 80 rated who plays for his old team. And yeah, I think he's gone up a lot since then. So hopefully you picked them up when I picked them up. I think they were still going for a bit, even while I was streaming to you all. Obviously, if you did miss these tips, you need to follow and subscribe to make sure you don't miss anything, because obviously timing is very, very important, and if you do miss anything, then you can't exactly go back and check things out. So make sure you do that for me. Let me open my Twitch app on iPad in case anyone's got any questions. I don't want to miss any questions because for some reason my message system isn't the best. There we go. Okay. So we've got Kanate there. I would have probably liked to sell him, but I'm going to hold on. And again, I think he's already dropped him and Upamecano as well. I've got Angelino who's in my team. He's gone up a little bit actually. Junior Firpo, who I think has gone up a little bit today from where he was. He got to get packed a lot. But again, with that Barcelona probably being the area for marquee matchups, I'm going to hold on. It may be the wrong thing to do on him, but I'm going to do it anyway. He looks a very usable player as well. Pace is very, very important in this FIFA, if nobody's realised yet. It's posted in a different section of the... So if anyone's viewing from my Discord, the Foot Switch Discord, I appreciate you joining in. Let me know how it is on Switch this year if you've got it. If you haven't, obviously you can let me know, but if you have, it'd be great. Is Asamoah untradeable? I think he is. Because if he's not, I'll be selling him. Yeah, he is. And Bo Havalero is. I think that's about it in terms of the big players who I really needed to be looking to sell. Obviously I picked up the Hood as well, and Hits as well, both quite cheap I believe. The Hood was a little bit more, 400, which still wasn't much to be honest. 78 raid, he's probably not going to be used, but who knows, he may go up a little bit, especially when the SBC is just released. Hits, again, he was cheap, not really a problem there. I think he scored against Schalke, so there's a chance that Schalke could be used. Hello Royal Torres, how are you? Thank you for following the other day as well. I don't know if you see my stream where I thanked you previously, so I'll thank you now. Got Krychowiak there, again he was 350, I just thought I'd bid on him and bring him in just in case he's used. Good, yeah, I'm good mate, thank you. Yeah, very good, thanks. Looking forward to some new content tonight, hopefully. Hopefully lots of it. Right, 2 seconds, I got someone at the door. Probably my dad now. Hi babe, I'm on screen in a minute. Shut up. Yay, my dad came in. He's doing some work on my house because he's a builder, so I think that's most of that stuff covered anyway in terms of the club. We have got some bronze. There should be a kick-off SBC coming tonight where you require bronze players, silver players, gold players, and at least 2 bronze rares and 2 silver rares, I believe, with decent chemistry. So I picked up quite a few. I told you to pick up silvers, but I think bronzes are very, very important too, which I kind of missed previously. So if you're quick, you can get some of these. And yeah, it's better to overstock. I mean, bronzes are always used, especially reds with good prices. And then obviously you've got silvers, which are decent, but I believe there's a silver rare players pack going to be given for one of the SBCs, so it's going to be a bit more awkward. So then we got 1 player sold. That was Wesley. And it looks like we're waiting on Lucas Torreira. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to go through with you all. You're bad at sniping. Yeah, it takes a bit of practice, to be honest. This is one I seem to be liking. Dalbert. What kind of prices he at today? A 4K one would have been good, but I believe it's probably already gone. Right, he's going up a lot actually, Dalbert. No idea why. Right, he's 4-7 flat, so you're going to be going a 4-4, 4-3 probably actually. And just hold that left stick, triangle, X, or cross as it's now called, so not X anymore. 3.5K, look at that, unbelievable. Obviously it's very difficult to get though. Just so you're aware, it's very difficult to get that. There we are, 4-1. Sell that for 4.5 and we make good profit on that. That one's gone because we're too late, but you get the idea. Just try and do that. That's the best technique. Make sure you take into account the coin cut. Oh, I missed it there. It's very, very important. Again, this is going to be a massively long streaming video. I'm trying to think what else is coming tonight. Obviously, one to watch. To be honest, I looked at the prices earlier for one to watches, the normal cards, and it's going to be very difficult to invest in those unless you've already got a mini club. I had Haller a little while ago. I brought him in to play, and he only played one game because I packed the Rashford untradeable. But again, he's good because he's going to go up. And yeah, he's already over 4K, which is great. In terms of the others, they're all quite high rated. You've got Joe Linton, who's risen quite nicely, and Barella. So yeah, I would anticipate that you may get a chance actually once the one to watch is released, because you will get people who panic sell because they expect them to go up instantly, which we know doesn't happen. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time for them to go up in price. One to watch is in packs for a few weeks, I believe. So yeah, you don't enjoy it. No, I know it's hard sniping, to be honest, Royal Torres. I don't mind it though. I think it's alright. Quite enjoy it actually, personally. But bidding's a good way. Just bid on players. There was a nice little one earlier that someone told me on the Switch Discord. Let me find it for you. It's very low budget though, just so you're aware. Right, he told me that it was you could snipe them for like, well, I bid. Right, okay, no, so he said something, but I wasn't so sure on it. But there's a good one called Bank and Go. Okay, so he's dropped a little bit in price actually, which is not good because it might not be so good to show you. He's dropped to 450. Earlier on he was 600 for example, and you could quite easily pick him up for 400 on bid, easily actually. You could probably pick one up maybe 350 now, and then sell for 450, but again it's minimum profit. But you could pick it up earlier for 400 and sell for 600 quite easily, and it's like 150 coin profit a pop. And if you mass bid obviously and sell one by one, that's a good way as well. There's a nice little foot bin filter that I read about earlier. E2A, shout out to him. He's a good guy, to be honest. He does some really good videos and stuff, and he's got some good tips. So shout out to him as well. So I was watching some of him earlier, and yeah, he's got a nice little one. Whereas it's non-res, so if you put in foot bin version, non-rare gold. I think that's about it really actually, and then search for sort by price, but you want to sort it in terms of highest price first. So we're going to try this now because I haven't tried it yet. So you've got a guy called Ferran Torres at the moment. He might be a difficult one, he's a bit too expensive maybe. So Isla from Turkish League, and he is Chilean, and he's going for 2,900 according to this. But again, he's 75 rated, so what will happen is people won't realise that this guy is worth anything, so they'll just put him up for stupid amount of coins. Okay, he's not a good example because he's now had his price fix taken off. A lot of these get price fixed, see? So we've got Casco, then let's use him. He's Argentinian, I believe he's a left back, and it's a very difficult position to get. Right, let's work out his price. Okay, I believe it's 2,400 coins. Let's try and snipe him at 2K and see if any pop up. Good little technique though, because again, a lot of people will see 77 rated left back and just think, oh, that's worth nothing, so they'll just sell him at a stupid price. Could be 500, 600 coins. Will we get one popping up? That's the question. Otherwise, move on to the next one. But that's all you got to do, guys. Just use FootBin. It's the easiest way. There could be some one to watch SBCs tonight as well, but it's very, very risky. We also could need some Newcastle players. I picked up 1 or 2 earlier, Lejeune, I think, and Dubravka, just in case St. Maximan wins the one to watch SBC player. If he does, they could be required. Nothing's popping up on this guy, I'll tell you that much. But again, at times like tonight, this might be a good little, might be ideal. Yeah, I bet it is, to be honest, Royal Torres. It seems hard with this guy, to be honest. Okay, let's try somebody else. Turkish ones are going to be difficult at the moment. Oh, a Yan Karamo maybe. See, 1, 2. No, he's a bit cheap actually. Tom Rogic, okay, let's try him. Try go left back Argentina. Yeah, I'll have a look now. Let me just try this guy first. If he's still high, no, he's gone down. So what happens? A lot of these get price fixed, but again, sometimes they end quite quickly. So if you are going to snipe these, you need to sell them straight away. Very, very important. I don't know how much these are though, so we'll go in at, okay. I got you, so broaden my my thing a bit, I suppose. So they're 2004, then let's go to 2 grand. And let's try and snipe there. There we go. Oh, missed it. Oh, there's a lag, guys. Very big lag there. Obviously, the idea is you find a filter that's not really used that much. That's the best idea. Look at that, 1,000 coins. This is what I'm saying though, that you know, if you get lucky, you can get 1 or 2 of these. Honestly, it depends on the snipe, Royal Torres. I'll take anything. I'll take anything from like 50 coins up. If I can get 100 to 200 or more, then yeah, that's great. I mean, you might have seen in a previous video I was doing it with Dalbert, Atal, and David Abraham. We got him for 2 grand. So we'll tell him. No, we'll sell him for 2,300, and that means we make about 185 coins on him. Again, 185 coins per card. Do that 10 cards. That's 1,850, and that's big money at this point of the game. So yeah, just very good. But as I was saying, I did Dalbert, Atal, and David Abraham, who plays. He's Argentinian, plays in the Bundesliga. He's been there a couple of years. Atal's a difficult one now because he's out of packs due to having a left wing in form. He's currently on. It works for you. I did find something the other day and it worked really well, but I can't remember where it was. If it does come back to me, I will let you know, of course. Just want to help all you guys out at the end of the day. We did get a Dalbert earlier, didn't we? So I think we got him for 4k or 4-1, so we made good profit on him, 200 coins. And yeah, it's my team currently. It will be changed very, very soon. We'll see how the Player of the Month SBC goes tonight, and we will be changing it. Again, holding on to Chancelo for a bit. Rashford's untradeable, so we're using him anyway. Calvert-Lewin has been absolutely great for me. That's his record. Fantastic, to be honest. Oxlade-Chamberlain's doing really well. I could change him, but he's doing so well. And then Rashford's got a really good record as well. Antonio's a bit of a beast, to be honest. I've made a little bit of a loss on him, but I'm not bothered. That's a great return for a right midfielder, especially not as a winger. Pulisic, I mean, he's been alright. He's done okay. 15 contributions in 40 games, which I can't complain about that. yeah, so the SBCs we got coming tonight, and I just want to cover those quickly. Wait a second. It's probably, as I say, what am I doing? It's probably Lewandowski, Player of the Month. Well, definitely. We may get the kickoff SBC, which requires bronze, silvers, and golds. Not guaranteed because EA could change something. We should be getting the one to watch SBCs. There might be 3 or 4 of those where they'll generally require. Let's pick an example. João Felix. They might require Portuguese players to go into an SBC, and you'll get an Electrum players pack or something like that. From his old club to his new club, they do that normally. And you may get the Saint Maximan, Eder Militao, Cutrone SBC, but that could be tomorrow evening as well. And they could drop something completely unexpected as well, something different. And also we got the Champions League coming up. Are they going to drop special cards? We'll have to wait and see. There is rumours, I'm hearing that they're going to drop every card from the Champions League, like a base card, and I don't know whether it's going to go up then per round. I have no idea, but that could really affect the market, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. And obviously we had the big market shut off last night, which was quite funny, and that kind of affected investments a little bit. I was hoping to sell Kieran Tierney last night, for example, and I ended up having to sell him today, so I think I would have made a little bit more if I'd sold him last night, so it was a bit of a pain. I haven't sold this mass at the moment, but I believe he will go shortly. And that's about it really, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you for coming in. Anybody new, make sure you give us a follow, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video and stream very, very soon. And take care, and I'll be back soon. Thanks.